Alright everybody, here we are back again. The thing is that I had to just take a leave for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll actually start working from here on. And one more thing, and that is I gotta change the title actually. Title of the video, so let's do that and then continue. So the title is going to be rather this, not 89, come on, where am I going? Here. And the next thing that I can do, I can actually copy this whole title, and then this could be done. So let's go with this one. Let's change the title 47, save it, and it should be fine. And let's click on this, and that is it. And same thing I have to do here, and let's continue. At least this is gonna be again for 3 hours. I hope the front end will be done really quick. At least the functionality part will be done. We will be able to get the stuff done. Let's see how it's gonna be going on. Okay, so I hope I'm audible right now. And same thing I have to do here. Let's continue. At least this is gonna be again for 3 hours. I hope the front end will be done really quick. At least the functionality part will be able to get the stuff done. And one more thing, I had better increase the what is that, control panel sound a little bit so that I don't have to speak a lot and I'm audible enough to just to be able to audible. Where is sound? Don't I have that here? It's large icons over here. Sound, then this levels. Let's at least keep the levels around 60. I hope it's gonna be audible, more audible, not too much, but it's gonna be just enough. I will be checking this thing out very soon. For now, let's go with this one. As for the designing and stuff, I will be actually learning the design separately, so that's not a big deal that if I'm not good at that, so it's okay. Right now this is gonna be kind of a marathon where I have to just simply create it anyhow. Okay, so this is what I'm working on right now. Home button is there. Okay, when it comes to this, so there I have what all buttons I have over there. I have theme button, I have logout button. These are the 2 buttons that I have, right? Share button is going to be optional. This share button. Let's create this share button as well, and I will be even hiding that when that's not required. So like is content page, I will be having a variable like that, state like that, and on the basis of that I will be just simply switching the things and all. Should be fine, it can be done easily, not a problem. And this is how I have to simply go ahead. So let's go with this, close this, and here we are. And I will have 3 buttons. First one is gonna be share, second one is gonna be theme, event, logout, and one more gonna be for theme. This is it that I have right now. It's time to actually design it well. So let's keep it here. It looks really crazy right now. That's okay, we'll make it better. So this thing is done. Class name flex. It looks like that. Flex justify between. Okay, this is how it's gonna be going on, and that should be enough for now. As for padding, so py is gonna be 2, px is gonna be I don't need to make px right here. Let's keep it 4 or something. Okay, text is gonna be, even text is enough for now. That's great. Okay, after this I can go with this one. By the way, for that class should be enough. Let's give it some design. px is gonna be 3. Even px, if that's from there, that is more than enough, yeah. Or I can just give it px is gonna be 3, and whenever text is gonna be gray around 800 or something. Whenever I hover over it, text underline, wherever cursor pointer, the same design will be for all. So let's see how it's gonna be going on. This is it that I have right now. If I hover over it, it looks like this. That's great. I do not get the cursor. Underline. Okay, just a minute, again I'm getting a call. Hang on for a sec. Alright everybody, here we are back and let's continue. By the way, I was just working on the designs and all, like crazy stuff. It takes too much time. So let me just do one thing. Const and that's gonna be what? Buttons style. They can be buttons or they can be something else. Never mind. By the way, the style is gonna be this. Control X. Let's keep it here. Well, that's really bad. The thing is that today we have to get it done anyhow. Whether call it a good thing, call it a bad thing, because I have this compulsion of getting this particular thing done. But never mind, it's even for good. Sometimes it ends. We should have these kinds of challenges where we are just simply focused only on one thing and getting that particular thing done. Why not? What could be better than this? Control D and then button style. So this is how I'm simply giving the styles to all the buttons, and not bad. The thing is that as for the designing, that can be better anytime. I'm not even that much worried about the designing and all, but I can make them better for sure. I have the home button, I have share button, I have logout button. Let's go here, cut it from here. Okay, this is something that I have. This is how it's gonna be looking like. Okay, share button, and these are the things that are happening, that are looking like that. So let's give it some design stuff, make it a little better. For that particular thing, I will have to make it px is gonna be 3, py is gonna be just 2, and bg is gonna be just blue 500. Text is gonna be just white rounded LG. Whenever I hover over them, there should be like BG blue, 600. Then that means I have to actually remove this particular thing from here. Transition. What can I do? Where is underline? Let's remove this particular thing from here. How about this right now? Well, this is not quite bad. The thing is that then I don't wanna give design to this home button. Rather, this will be called Brainly, and it will have texture. I think they are gonna call it link as well, but never mind, I'll be making it a texture 5XL. Let's make a text 4XL. Font is going to be bold. Okay. Color. BG gradient. How can we give gradient color here? Gradient BG. Just check this thing out. Not bad. Let's simply copy and paste the things. What else? BG starting from right from cyan to this. Okay, let's use this particular thing over here. Check the result. It looks like this, really bad. BG clip text. How about this? BG transparent text gradient. Text gradient. Text gradient. Let's go with that only. I can give the things like this. How can I give the color to the text? There was some property I forgotten that is for sure. Like if I don't use this, what will happen? Text clip. BG. How to give gradient color in faces. Text CSS. Add gradient CSS. What do I have to look at? Text transparent. BG. Text is gonna be transparent. BG clip text. I was using this by the way. BG clip text. And should be fine. How does it look like? Well, here we are. So it looks like this. Not bad. So we have Brainly. We have all these things. It's not actually bad. What is the next thing that we can do? The next thing here, we have the new thing here. I can make it a cursor pointer. It looks like this. I have share button. These are the buttons that I have. Well, they are not that good looking, but what can I do? I can give them this color too. Let's check this thing out, whether this thing is actually gonna work or not. So I have this BG color over here. If I actually give them this color, I'll have to copy this whole thing. Can't I do it today? Control C and then Control V. It looks like that. Well, that doesn't even look bad. Let's go with the same style. This is insane, but hi bro, which keyboard are you using? Can you tell me? Keyboard. This is Dell. What is the name of it? It's good actually. I got it for 500 around. Dell keyboard. You are talking about the keyboard. Why? I think this is the one. It's 4799. Yeah, this is the one. Dell wired keyboard KB216 black. This is the one, by the way, I'm using. Really good one. But the price has been increased. Earlier it was selling at 500 around. You can go with this one 569. This is the same one too. So yeah, you can get it for 500. The deal can be the deal you can get around that. So this is the thing. They are not looking bad actually. PX3, PY, things are clear. Text to height. And BG blue, when I hover over it, let's remove this particular thing. How about this right now? Okay, share me link. You want the link now? Okay, let me do it. Come on, yeah, 2024. It's for 569 rupees. Here we go. Alrighty, by the way, let's go ahead with the thing. So this much we have done, not quite bad actually. And right now I can just simply start working on this. By the way, I have share button, I have logout button, I have thing button. They are not that bad actually, rather looking quite good. And then I can have the content and then the footer at the end of the day. So let's work on the footer, then I will work on the remaining things. Okay. This footer. And what else can I do? I have div made with love by Unstoppable the coder. Crazy stuff. I'll have one more at the rate 2026. How to write? See, you're most welcome. How to write copyright message in footer. Copyright message, sample copyright notice. Sample copyright notice. Can I get something important? Okay, here it is. At the rate, first of all, I need to get 2025 6 Unstoppable Academy. All rights reserved. That's crazy thing, but okay, never mind. Let me do it. Reserved. Okay, and then I need to get the C. This is the symbol that I need to get. Even I will have code for that. Don't I have that? Never mind. Let's go with like this only. As for this thing, as for this 2026, so I can just use this and date.now. How will it look like? Date.now dot get year. Can I get it? Oh well, not really. Get year. New date dot get new date dot get year full year. I did. Oh wow! Here we are. What else? Made with love by Unstoppable Academy, and this is it. By the way, this is going to be like this only. By the way, as for this one, this needs to be throughout the page. That means if I go to layout and if I actually have a look at this, I don't even want this container thing. Just max. It should be just like this, so that it's simply throughout the page, and this is not bad. And as for giving it the, just go to navbar, and inside this is the outer one. UI is this one, and items are gonna be center. Oh come on, center. Items are at the center right now. What is the next thing? The next thing, item center, justify with me. And TX that I wanna give, that's gonna be around 3. This is gonna be looking like that. And border bottom, border gray 200. Okay, and shadow medium, small. Well, not bad. Looks great. How you able to type fast? Give me some tips. Just practice, brother. I don't know whether I'm able to type fast or not, but yeah, it's average. It's above 50. That's enough. But the thing is that yeah, for learning even typing fast, you will have to practice daily. Try to give half an hour, if possible 1 hour daily, to just practice the things. Content is here, this much is here. Let's get this particular section done. And as for this one, footer, what can I do? Class name. How am I giving the design? BG linear to right, and then from and to. Let's do it. BG linear to right, from the right. From BG, don't know, blue maybe, and to wow, the blue 500. I don't know, blue. I don't know what kind of color that is. I'll check that out. First of all, let's give it, or let's copy and paste the things from here. What color did I just assign over here? Cyan 500 to blue 500. This was the color, by the way, that I actually used. Okay, it looks like that. Which degree are you pursuing? Nothing, no degree. I'm a college dropout. Don't blame me for that, but yeah, it is true. Text white. Text center. Nice. Padding top. That's gonna be 2, 3, 5. Here we are. How about the remaining things? And let's get this thing done. Class name. Text 2XL. Made with love by Unstoppable the coder. Amazing. Font is gonna be bold. Semi bold. Just bold is enough. I can make it even larger. Let's make it 3XL for that. Nice. Made with love by Unstoppable the coder. If I just, it looks like that. Not bad. Where are you living right now? Well, I'm living in my village that's in MP, Madhya Pradesh. And class name. Margin top, that's gonna be 2. Well, interesting. But the best thing is that the year will be changing automatically. Right now it's 2025. In 2026 it will automatically become 2026. What else could be better than this? By the way, as I'm not a good UI UX engineer, but still this looks fairly good. Okay, so this particular thing is done from here. What is the next I think I can do? I can just simply go with this particular content. And it looks like this. Why is there extra page? It has some extra. Right now it does not have. Okay, when I actually do it like this, it does get some extra things. So that's okay. That's fine. Okay, let's talk. Let's go with the content section. Navbar, layout. Let's close everything just in one go. And I'm gonna be going with the content right now. Alright, so what can I do next? Content. By the way, this should have some padding from the top as well. Probably. Let's go with that. So I have something called content over here. And inside content, what will I have? Inside content. I will have 2 divs. First one is gonna be just the sidebar and sidebar. Second one is gonna be second one is gonna be the main page. This is going to be absolute. And by the way, I forgot to do one thing. I'll do it later, by the way, never mind. Absolute, nice, just relative and flex, and that it does not even need to be flex. This much is okay. Just relative should be fine. Oh my god. Problem. The content should be throughout the page. This particular section can be here, but when it comes to content, I can have this. This should be here, right? Yeah, so there can be something over here. That's right. I'll have to change the settings now. Never mind. Let's change the style. First of all, this is okay, but as for the content settings that I got done inside layout, where's the layout here, and then here I'm actually getting everything. So sorry, control F, control B actually. Then minimum width is this. Let's remove this minimum width, remove this auto thing. Padding can be 3 by default, that's not a big problem, but it's gonna be like this. Why am I even willing to have it like this? Because I want to create something over here, and when that thing is created, so there's gonna be this particular thing, and let's write just trial and error thing. First of all, it will be like this, and but I will have to make it a class name absolute. Top is gonna be 0, top is gonna be 0, left is gonna be 0, bg is gonna be red, so that I can just simply have a look at this. Okay, it looks like this. What is the next thing? The next thing is pretty simple. Once this thing is clear, then the next thing that I have to do, I have to give it a proper width. So width is gonna be suppose 5xl or something. Too much 3xl. There's a problem. Can't I give width like this? Width is gonna be 2xl. What? How much is 2xl? So too much, yeah. Just xl. Small. Extra small. Crazy stuff. So it actually looks, even I have to make it lesser. How many options do I have? Okay, I can make it like this. That's gonna be like around 20 size something. How making it 42, making it 50, and then suggestions, that's gonna be 56. Crazy thing, but okay, this much is going to be fine. Then I can give it some padding. Padding is gonna be just around 3 or something. Padding, not Y, just padding. What happened? Should be fine. Sidebar is this. I wanna give it padding, and that's gonna be 5, not by. Okay, this thing is here. Rounded LG like this, and then top is this, bottom is gonna be 0, bottom 0, bottom 0, bad, top bottom left right should be fine, but it is not. What can I do? Top bottom, reload the page. If I make it a right 02, nothing happens, really. Instead of using this, if I use insert 0, insert 1, insert 0, bottom 0. It doesn't work well with bottom as well. Absolute, this is just with this particular thing. Height full, maybe this is the problem. This is the content. What is the problem? DG green 300. The problem is that the content itself doesn't have any width. Wait, even if I'm height, even if I'm setting height max, interesting, it does not get the height. Great job. What can I do now? Layout, this is the outlet. Flex one, it's get the total width. Height full should be fine. Yeah, it should work. Anyhow, but I think I need to give height to this thing first, and then same thing to this one. Could be. If it still doesn't work, then that's crazy. High pull. Next one. What can I do right now? Anyway, around this. I want to give it the full height, but it is not getting the full width, height, whatever you call that. Height, how many values I have? It does not really have a fixed width, height actually. I'm able to give this, then I'm using this. Class name. What context is class name? Can I give it the class name and with full? I mean, that is not possible. That means inside outlet is not behaving the way I want it to behave. What can I do right now? Flex 1 BG yellow 300 maybe. This one is taking the whole width. Okay. Then the outlet is just inside that, but I'm unable to give the whole width to the outlet. Interesting. The content here, it is the content, and this is the content I have. The content is relative. Is that that? Oh, relative. It matters. What can I do right now? Height full. So let's remove this particular thing. I can say top 0, bottom 0, and it should be fine. And I have to remove this relative thing from here. It looks like this. Well, this is insane, because if it is absolute, it will be absolute to that. Then it works, but it doesn't work with this. If I make it relative, mainly because it does not have any width and all. So either I can give it height. I'm talking about width, that is height actually. So I can give it full, but it does not work in that way. Can't I give height, max height full, minimum height full? Let's give it fixed height. How can I do that? Minimum height, just for example 3XL. Something is up here. Suppose I have nothing inside this. Just for an example, I remove everything from here. I have just this div, and I'm saying that I want to give it the width. So right now I have only this much. I want to give it, come on, and not width, height, over and over. Width height is equal to full. I'm unable to give it the full height. If I make it height is equal to screen, that's gonna be too much. Screen. Yeah, this is too much. It does get the height, but the height is equivalent to the screen, and this is what I don't want. Could it be because I have set it to flex? Let's do this thing, comment. How can I make the container that takes the place of the outlet take the full height? With the outlet child flex 1 height free schedule flex column makes it flex container height free child component flex. In the child route component, for example, one reading inside outlet wrap content in with a flex 1 and height full. Flex 1 and height full. Let's see, will this work? Maybe this one. Flex 1 height full. Oh, where am I actually changing this stuff? Inside content, Let's remove this particular thing from here. Flex 1 and hide full. Well, it does not work. Make sure the full chain from HTML down to layout wraps outlet has defined height. Minimum screen height, flex mode. It is here. This thing flex 1 flex column higher flex 1 height full BG heading 3. This is not really working. Minimum height screen. Come on, yaar, get this resolved. I'm done with this. Flex 1 height. I'm exactly doing the same thing, but not getting the right result as expected. Is it because I'm doing something wrong? Flex 1, then hide full, padding this. Idea. Why do I even need to give it the full height and width? I can even go without that. Like all the grids are gonna be there, so that's gonna be fine. But even before that, can I do it? You're not feeling the parent yellow do not reflect container. Oh my god, what was wrong with that? Minimum flex column. And what was my code earlier? This was my code. This was my code, right? Not this one, this one. So minimum height screen. And what was here? Black flex 1 high shadow 300% flex column. Flex column. So I have flex 1, it works for this. I will have to make it flex again. Come on here. One thing was missing, this flex thing. And now once it is flexed and flex 1, and if I wanted to take the full height, so I will have to make it flex column. So this looks fairly good, not bad actually. Let's continue with the content. In here we are inside this. Let's remove this BJ green from here. Let's go with this particular thing. Let's uncomment this particular section. This is like this right now. Let's make it top. Let's make it even relative. Any problem with that? No problem as such. This is how it's gonna be looking right now. I can even remove this particular section from here. So things are on top of each other. So let's do one thing. BG gray. Let's make it for now 400 around so that it's at least visible. This is how it looks right now. I have this sidebar. What is this called? What will be the name of this? The name. Well, that's not visible. So let's go to, what can I name it? Do I have any link and all to just check this particular thing out? Playlist, close this. Oh yeah, I did have. Where is that? Projects ideas to work on. This was the brainly one. This was something that I had even before this. Brain second power. Yeah, so this was something that I wanted to. Okay, this is how it should be looking like. So this is not that good, by the way. I should have had a look at this before working on the things. Well, I can make it better. So first of all, I have all nodes, tweets, and all these other things. Let's try to do that. By the way, inside this sidebar, I will have lots of divs. So ultimately, I have ultimately div multiplied by 5. Even I can just create one div, and then I can give it a design and all. Let's keep it YouTube for now. Let's keep it like this, and let's try to give it some design and stuff. Okay, class name. It will have some designing stuff. So how can I give it? First of all, let's remove this color from here. The color is this BG gray. This is how it looks like right now. As for this color, I will be removing it from here on. So let's have this YouTube only, and BG gray around 300. First of all, the whole, even that will have that shadow medium. It gets the shadow, but it needs to be from the beginning. I have given it padding, so let's do one thing. P Y is gonna be at least 5, that is it. PX I will not give it no, this does not play any role over here, or rather this one plays the role. So P Y is gonna be 5, but over on top of that PX is gonna be just 0. So it will be starting from there. That's not a bad thing, rather a good one. Let's make it a shadow gray around 300 or something. Okay, at least it's visible. Once this is visible, then I can just simply go ahead and I can actually make it flex column, and item center, justify center. Sorry. Items start. Sorry. Justify start. This is how it's gonna be looking like that. And BG gray is gonna be having 200 around. Width is gonna be full. Text is gonna be in the center. Text is gonna be in the center. Padding is gonna be like 3 or something. Round is gonna be large, and text is gonna be Excel. Whenever I hover over it, BG is 100. Becomes 300. Transition, colors, duration, that's going to be just 100 around. Cursor, pointer, This is the thing that I'm actually doing. And this is how it's getting done. By the way, it has some padding. The top one has some padding. Yeah, this one. I can make it. Let's keep it verifying. I will make it padding x0. I can give it some padding too. Something like this. Your list, let's give it one thing as well. This is gonna be h1 your list. This can be inside this, or does it look like this? Like this, okay. Last name, text from for Excel, text, font, bold, okay, 2. How can I have the text at start? Self start your job. As for this thing, it will have some depth 5, that's gonna be 3. Your list. As for the color for the list, let's go to layout, let's go to the navbar and BG linear, Control C, content, H1, let's go on with this. Cursor pointer is going to be removed from you. How about this? I can make it 3XL. And as for this particular thing, I will be giving you the background color as well. The text is gonna be white. So I don't know, whichever way I'm going with this is crazy stuff. But yeah, it is following this pattern, so it should follow that pattern everywhere, right? And let's see how it's gonna be looking like. As for this YouTube thing, const sidebar options design, and that will be looking like this. So Control X will look like this over here. Done. And sidebar options, style, and as for the text will actually be white. When the text is white, I need to make the color different. The color is going to be like this. So Control C, Control V. What am I doing? I have no idea, but it looks good. Fucking crazy design. Honestly, I'm just guessing the things. It's like tukka. I never planned like I will be making something like this. It's just getting made, but let's see. Cyan gonna be 400, and this is also gonna be 400. Let's keep it 500. And whenever I hover over this thing, so whenever I hover from yarn is gonna be 600 from blue is gonna be 600. Or I can say let them have color 500 only. This one, this will be 2. No, blue is gonna be wrong and cyan is gonna be this time 2. Okay. This is insane. Okay, this is amazing. I can give it some transition and all. Am I doing that? A duration that is already there. Let's make it 200. Never expected this thing to happen, but never mind. This looks great. Okay, what else? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have these many buttons. I can have some more as well. Okay, another one is gonna be Twitter. TWITTER, Twitter. One of them is gonna be Twitter. What? Documents articles. Other. So this is the thing right now. Ultimately, this is how they are looking like. Well, I'm not again. I should not say it over and over. I am good at designing. Because if I keep saying it over and over, I will be in the habit of even repeating the same things. So this is done, and one. Let's go to Lucid React. Lucid React icons. List collapse. Well, this is something that I'll be using there. I hope I'll get even a better option, but this is for now. List collapse. npm install React. List collapse is something that I will be using here. Let's keep it here. Lucid React. Lucid React. Once this thing is done, I will be using that. Okay, let's close this, and I actually had better just keep it there. So instead of keeping your list there, I will be using this list collapse. npm random. And your list, I'm gonna be using first of all list collapse icon, and once I have that, but I can't see that. I'll keep it div. Where am I getting it from? If I actually remove the whole design from here, this particular section, will I get that? Then I'm getting that. BG red 300. BG click text. It's not working on them. How about giving this design to this class name? Relative absolute cannot be both. Okay. Text blue 400. I can change it. I cannot increase the height. Wow. I cannot increase the size, of course. 6. This does not look professional, but okay. What can I do? It looks kind of professional, kind of. Then what can I do? I can change this. left. It's gone. So 60 versus this. That's great. I never thought it would take this much time, but never mind. What can I do? I can increase the width of it. So where can I increase it from? Okay, 5 pixel. Oh, I can keep it 60, but now it's not enough. 64. Great. So this is the thing, and as for the duration and all, I have already said that I haven't. Transition. Let's give it all. Duration is gonna be just under around. So if I actually make it, yay! Let's make it 0, like 1. What about the next thing? These are the things I have. The next thing is the content that I want to have. So that's gonna be a grid. Inside grid, I will have many guests. Let's just get a grid. And how will that grid look like? This is how it looks like. So first of all, I will have an icon. First of all, I have another div. Inside that div, first of all, how many divs I have? 1, 2. This will be relative, right? So ultimately, I will have 1, 2, 3 div multiplied by 3 divs, and then I will have another paragraph, something like this. The paragraph is gonna be added on, for now, new get fine. I'll be fixing it, and this is gonna be the icon. This is gonna be title. This is gonna be the link. So this is it. What else can I do? For now, these things are enough. Let's get it done like this. As for the icon, first of all, I'll be getting the lucid icons. What is the problem? YouTube is deprecated. Can't I have it now? Crazy stuff. Let's see whether I get it or not. I get it. Okay, once I got this, then I have the title, link, copy, and edit all these things. First of all, the top one is going to be grid. columns, grid columns. I will have 3 columns for now, something like this. Inside that, let's give it. Okay, once that thing is done, then this thing is already there. Let's take care of this thing. Class name, flex column. That should be just flex. Red 300, something like this. Okay, this is how it's going on. So let's do one thing, create 3 more ones. 1, 2, 3. That. This is how I'm actually getting them right. This is the one that I have to work on, by the way. Gap is gonna be 3. Rounded is gonna be LG. Shadow is gonna be large. This thing is crazy. Why am I giving these properties to this? Shadow, okay, 300. It looks like that. I can make it medium or maybe extra large. That's not gonna look like that, so let's keep it just large. I may have to have border around this. Border gray gonna be 200. Padding is gonna be 3. Okay. Let's go with the normal one. Gray. What is the next thing? Flex. Gap is gonna be 3. This is the gap between them. Gap. It should not be like this. First of all, there are going to be just 3 ones, but when it comes to giving them the title should be around 4x. Last name flex 4. Or I can even give it more. It will be around 5. BG red of 300. Or making it 20 or something. Crazy stuff. I need to set the width. Width is not set yet, and that is why it's nothing clear. Nothing is clear. So let's set the width. This is something that I have. Let's even give it keep it. Let's give it just 2 of them right now. So it looks like this is even better for smaller screens. And as for this I will be giving it even like 5. Not bad. As for the width, I will be giving it a fixed width. Let's not play with the width, rather play with the columns. Yeah, for now at least it's good. On bigger screen it will not be. This will be crazy. But I will fix this. I will give it more columns. In smaller screens, this is great. Gap is this, title is this. Let's do one thing. Title is gonna be in the center. Text center. Like this. Copy link icons. Copy. This thing is gonna be great. Just copy one. Guess what? I thought it will not take lots of time, but it is taking lots of time, so I can't really do anything. I will have to just make the front end good, at least when I'm working on it. Delete. Crash. Control C. It's not like it's difficult or something. The thing is that designing does take time, and I can't underestimate this thing. Class name. This is the cursor pointer. Okay, let's remove this color first of all. This is the part that I'm working on. What is the next thing? Content is here, title is there. Height is gonna be what? For this particular grader. it looks good here, and then I have the content and this thing here. The content is actually inside that, but that's not inside that. And I can have the same thing in here as well. Doesn't really make sense, like doesn't really bother. And then once this thing is clear, I can make it flex column, so it looks like that. And as for this one, class name flex 1, and it looks like this. Height 2, and here we are. These things are gonna be here inside the content. I'm hungry right now. This is crazy. How long have we been recording? 1.5 hours. What time is it? This was a bad plan, by the way. Now I realize that things take time. You know what I wanted? I wanted to get a event deployed. Deployment part. Can I get it done? But never mind. This is the app. Though it cannot be get done today because I have to focus on other things as well. I actually thought that within 3 to 4 hours I will get the front end done. I will get it connected properly, and then here I am. But the thing is that it does take time. And if it is actually taking time, so let it take time. And this time I will be using event redux in it. So this is how it's actually gonna be going on. Though I thought that I'm gonna be doing it, but excuse me. It is something that takes time, and if it actually takes time, so let's give it time and make it better so that it's actually good looking, worth looking at. And there are other things as well. There's I have to learn about Next.js, I have to learn about DevOps, I have to learn about Python and all. So if I just keep working on this particular thing, I won't be able to complete that. By the way, when it comes to like doing the things today, sorry for today, I overestimated the challenge. I underestimated the challenge. If I just, it's not like I cannot keep working on it, but the thing is that if I keep working on it, I will not be work on other things, and that will not be good. As for the designing, or where is that? 60 left. Where is that? There was just a good design thing. Collapsing is here, and just top of that there must be something called left minus. Yeah, here it is. If I make it actually just 1, so you can have a look at. By the way, it does not have a background. Crazy stuff. So let's give it a background. So this will have BG white. It does not. Sorry, this should have BG white. Well, this much we have created so far. It is not bad actually. Even for these things I can use grids and I can make more columns, so it's gonna be looking great. And as for this thing, this is how I will be actually selecting the documents and all from here. This is the, your list should be here rather. I will be getting it done. This is all the designing part. There are many things to design. There's profile. Even if I spend my whole day today, this will not be designed properly. Profile is here, and sign up is here. So even I have to just auth/sign up, and even I have to remove from auth there. So ultimately I have made the front like navbar is ready, footer is ready, and if I go to the content page, even that's getting quite ready. That hasn't been, that's not fully ready, but that's slowly that's even getting built. So this is how we are going ahead. We will have only this thing. We will be using these 2 colors and try to make it as better as we can. That's great, right? I'm gonna be catching up now with this particular project tomorrow in the morning. For now, I had better start learning 248. I will be giving 2 hours to DevOps, then I will be giving 2 hours to Next.js, and then I will be giving 2 hours to Python. And over. The day is just running. Okay, that was it for now. I'm gonna be catching up just after half an hour. Until then, take care and see you soon.